What's going on, everybody? It's Dot Bets. We're checking back in for a special Super Bowl prop edition live stream on a Sunday night. So we will basically go through the entire slate on DraftKings currently. We will go through game lines, novelty props, player props, all kinds of stuff. So if you have one in mind that you have a question about, throw it in the chat. I see we got a Chiefs fan and Trustin Brady. Yep, I think that's going to be a majority of the chat, maybe. We got the $2.3 million bet on the Bucks. Makes you really. What's up, 8 Does? I'm good. How are you? We're gonna go through some props. I'm gonna zoom in on this good old website. Let's see if you guys see that all right? I think you guys can. Basically where it sits at right now. Chiefs minus 3.5, Bucks plus 3.5. Sitting on the line currently, no official play. I have not made one official bet yet. These are all, I'm just going to literally go through everything that I could potentially do. Kind of bad. I just blew my bankroll. You got any advice for me? I don't know if you've been following me. You better start following me then. DM me for VIP. We can get you hooked up right. That's the way to do it. Right now, on guns to my head, I'm going Chiefs minus 3.5. Probably will pay down to the 3 if it stays like this. But gun to my head right now, I got Chiefs minus 3. Over under seems pretty dang high for a Super Bowl. Probably lean on the under. Just giving the you're damn right, Justin. It's very on fire for sure. But yeah, just given the Super Bowl, I lean the under. So let's dive in. Let's go to some novelty props. So the infamous coin toss. All right. I think there was an article that came out this past week that tails was getting a lot of love. I think it ended up going to like minus 105 at some spot. If I can go to this action article here. What will outcome of coin toss be? So like minus 105, minus 110, minus 105. So 48% of the bets are on heads, and almost 52% are on tails. So the saying tails never fails. Probably a lot more people are going towards. Probably going to lean tails. These are just leans right now. Obviously it's a damn coin toss, so you can either set yourself up for a nice little night right off the bat, or you lose the first one. Let's see. Some would say that's not 50-50 odds. What the hell are you talking about? Then there's the to win coin toss and win game. Another flip of the coin, obviously. You could throw some value on it if you like the Bucks, if you like the Chiefs. Trick play specials. Nothing really stood out to me here. Only person other than Mahomes that I could see throwing a pass would be, did Hardman throw a pass this year? Maybe Hardman, but it's over 2.5. So I'm probably gonna go. If I had to make a bet on this, I'd probably go under. Sammy, good call, Kyle. Sammy did make a throw, so Sammy could. I don't think there's gonna be 3. So probably the play would be no on both teams. I don't know if anybody was it maybe Godwin. You like over 2.5, Justin? Who the hell is who's the 3 that are gonna throw? I don't see it. I'm probably gonna go the under on both teams. Maybe parlay that and get a little bit less juice. I don't see how they're gonna take it out of Mahomes and Brady's hands. I don't see it. 3 people. That's the kicker. If it was over 1.5, 100% I would take it. But 3 people, no way. Fat man TD. Offensive lineman to score a touchdown. I don't see it. Any offense or defensive lineman to score a touchdown. I'm thinking this means like a defensive lineman gets a. Whoa! Stop. All right, girl. Make an appearance. Always on the live stream. Always trying to. I don't see it. I don't see the fat man TD tonight. Hey, no. Relax. Kick off specials. Hello, mascot. Yeah. Super Bowl. Either team to successfully recover onside kick. Yes. Plus 1,700. You could throw a little dart play on it. A little dart play. I don't see it. There has been a lot more onside kicks recovered this year than probably combined in years past for whatever reason. I have no idea why. And then opening kickoff to be returned for a touchdown. Hell no. Plus 5,000. No shot. And this is one that I have a little background on. Kickoff to result in a touchback. So did a little diving in this one. Suckup has not had a touchback this entire season. He's over 16. So I guess he signed with Tampa Bay a little late. He's over 16. So I probably am going to go plus 230 here in the no. But if Butker gets it, or if Tampa Bay ends up receiving the kick and Butker has to kick it, he's about 80% touchback rate. So literally it goes down to who wins the coin toss, who defers. But if Suckup hits it, it kicks it, there's going to be a touchback. Or there's not going to be a touchback. So plus 230 has got some value here. Probably strongly going to play this at plus 230 and see where the hell it goes. Like I said, if you guys like any prop bet that you guys have been talking about amongst your friends, buddies, throw it in the chat. Let's get this chat going and see where we go. Super Bowl specials. Any quarterback to record 500 or more total passing yards. Highly unlikely. Probably will not do that. Any ruling on the field overturned. I could take a stab at plus 115, saying yes. Official screw up majority of the time. You could see that. First team to use coach's challenge. That's coin flip. Probably stay away from that. Outcome of first coach's challenge. Probably would go play stands, just because refs are probably under the assumption that they made the right call. Total number of coaches' challenges. Probably stay away from that one as well. To win coin toss. Let's see. Score specials. Any quarter to end scoreless. No shot. Not with these two teams. But you could take a stab. Plus 600. I highly doubt that, though. This is another one that I like. Either team to score 3 times unanswered. I'm going to go with the no. I don't think that I think this game's going to be a lot closer. And I don't see a team scoring 3 times in a row. Field goal, touchdown, or touchdown. I don't see that. So I'd probably click the no there. Largest lead of the game will be over 14.5. I'm going to go under there. I'm thinking it's going to be a little closer game. Chiefs like to get down. I don't think they'll be down by over 2 scores though. So I'm thinking under. That's a good one there. Like I said, let me know what you guys think of these as we're going through. I did a couple ones that I strongly probably will take. Will the game be tied again after 0-0? I would say yes. Minus 130. Let's say that. Let's go to some player props for the touchdowns. I don't know if you guys saw Ocho Cinco's. I think he said he would delete his Twitter if Travis Kelce doesn't get the first touchdown. Fire all the underdogs and make millions. Yeah, exactly, Justin. Yeah. But no, Ocho Cinco said he would delete his Twitter if Travis Kelce didn't catch the first touchdown. So plus 600. Feel like you got to do it with Travis Kelce there. And to score anytime, minus 175. I don't know if any of you guys do FanDuel. You could do the same game parlays. I'll have a plethora of those going as well. Win some cash there to score. Let me see if there's a guy that to score that's got big odds. Anytime score. Byron Pringle always finds a way. Always finds a way to get at least one or two targets. Let's see. McCoy's probably not going to play. Seals Jr. Yeah, I don't see anybody down deep. I mean, you could take a stab at good old Tom. He's at plus 450. The infamous quarterback dive. Plus 450 for sure. And then any other Tampa or Kansas City. So it could be a defensive touchdown. Scotty Miller. Get out of here. Actually, it's not terrible. I mean, Scotty Miller plus 475. He balled out last year or last week. But that was without AB. AB's back in whatever form. Nobody knows yet. So Scotty Miller, yeah, I agree with that. I agree with a little stab there. Antonio Brown's plus 225. Anytime TDs. And then, you can always go with Mike Evans, first touchdown. Guy's been a beast in the red zone for him. Or Godwin plus 1,300. So those are some stabs there. This is a different one I think they made for the Super Bowl as well. So for, I think it's like a parlay combined. So like Darrell, Sammy Watkins to score plus 1,600. I think the biggest odd one was 500 plus 445. So Rojo and Tyreek to score. Kelce and Tyreek to score plus 170. No, you can take some stabs here. Don't really have official leans here. We're going through them at all, but can definitely see to score 2+ touchdowns. I'll probably stay away from these two and the score 3+ touchdowns. Both teams spread it out so dang much. I mean, if you're gonna go 2 touchdowns, safest bet is Kelce plus 250. But nobody else. Tyreek plus 250. It's either Kelce or Tyreek, or Evans. If anybody else, Evans is plus 550. That's worth a shot. But everybody else is probably just gonna be limited to one. To score and win, AB plus 10,000 3 TDs. Book it. Please show me the stub whenever you take that. I would love to see that. Let's go to some player props for quarterback. Probably going to take Tom's under here. He passed for 280 last week, and he threw for 3 touchdowns. So they've made a concerted effort to get Lenny Fournette going and Rojo going, and I don't see them changing it. So they're going to try to control this game on the ground, and Tom Brady will make throws when he needs to, but I don't think he's going to be a 300 pass yard game for him. So I'm probably going to go the under here. Patty Mahomes, 325.5 is crazy, but it's Patty Mahomes. He's going to damn do it. So probably take the over on Patty, but the under on Brady here. TD passes. This is one that I'm probably going to parlay together. I was looking at it. I'm probably going to go Tom over either 2.5 or Tom over 1.5 paired with Mahomes over 2.5. So Mahomes to score or to throw at least 3 and Brady to score or to throw at least 2. I think that's a good little parlay that you can get going from there. But I just don't know if Brady's going to be able to throw 3. I think Lenny's going to take one out of the on the ground. I think Rojo might take one. But with the over-under so dang high, over 2.5 for who? Brady or Mahomes, Justin? Brady, yeah. I'll probably just I mean, it is plus money. But if I'm on a parlay, I'm going to go with that over 2.5 or over 1.5. Sorry, the over 1.5 and then the over 2.5 for Mahomes. You get some plus money there. Interceptions. You could take a stab at Mahomes throwing one. Bucks defense is pretty damn legit. I don't know if did Rodgers throw one last game. Rodgers did throw one, so Rodgers threw one. You could definitely take a stab here then at over, just for Mahomes to throw one at plus 150. Not a bad one. Then you know Brady, he might have a clean game, but you know Sorensen and Matthew are gonna probably try to wreak havoc. So yeah, I did a Sorensen drop on stream. You're welcome, Max and Kyle, if you're on. Matchups. Now looking at these probably a little bit later. They all favor Mahomes, so if you like Brady a little bit more here, go probably throw some on Brady there. Pass attempts, pass completions, not going to go over. That's pretty much it for the quarterbacks, unless you guys have any other ones that you want to look at. But that's probably what I'll stay away from. Player props. So rushing attempts, or how about rushing yards? Your boy Tom Brady for 1 yard is plus 130. You got to think he's going to do. So Justin likes Mahomes over rushing. So you think he's going to get 20 yards? That's not bad. I'm probably going to stick with my boy Tom on that one. And another one I'm probably going to look at is Fournette's 48.5. He's been the RB1 in the playoffs, even though they are splitting with Rojo. Rojo just has not been effective, unlike Fournette has. And Williams and Hilaire, I would think over 30.5 for Hilaire is a lock. With a couple extra weeks to get ready, I think they're going to go after it with Hilaire and let him be the backfield, and Darrell just comes in on third down or so. Le'Veon is probably out of the picture still, so I'm probably going to take a stab at Hilaire over 30.5. I see the most value in that one. And then let's go back to receiving yards. So everybody knows Kelsey and Tyreek are going to get theirs. 92.5 and 94.5, which is stupid for two people on your team to be doing that. But they've averaged over 100 yards this entire postseason. So if you want to take a stab there, I can't blame you. But I'm looking at either Watkins, Robinson, or Hardman. One of those other guys have got to step up in this game for them to win, to be successful. So, I mean, probably would lean Hardman or Watkins, but don't be surprised if they throw some deep balls to Robinson and get him open for 14 receiving yards. So I'm looking at maybe like the third wide receiver to get some value there. Godwin's is a little inflated since last game with AB. Lean Hardman for sure. Yeah, that's probably what I would do. Godwin's is a little inflated, I think. With AB back, and he's at 40.5. I'd probably take Godwin's under. I think he's going to catch more passes than he did last week. Not than he did last week, but he's going to catch more passes, but just for like over the middle type stuff, not anything deep. They let AB and Evans do that. So I'd probably go under for 77.5 for Godwin. Evans, what did he have last week against the Bucks or the Packers? He had 51. So he doesn't get much going. See, and that's why I like Brady's under. As you can see from these, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit for you guys. But I mean, the guy was 5 for 110, but otherwise Evans was 3 for 51. So they didn't really throw the ball too much. 20 receptions. And he threw the ball 36 times, but it wasn't very effective. Still blows my mind that the Packers kicked the field goal. I'll never ever forget that. I'm still going to always go after Gronk right here. Over 29.5. Yep, I'm doing it again. Last week he had 29 on that one catch, but you can also go for Cameron Brate too. What did Brate do last game? A 19 with a touchdown. So Brate or him are good for a touchdown or 30 yards. One of the two. Just gotta correctly get one of those two right. And this is a new one that I think they're doing for Super Bowl. Please leave Gronk. I'm never going to. No way. So you can do first receptions, which is pretty cool. So I'll probably take some stabs at this. Kelsey plus 500 to make the first reception. And you can do it for per team too. So Kansas City and Tampa Bay. So you could even parlay these together and have a nice little output there. You could even do Hilaire. Man, you could do anybody. Obviously, lean Kelsey or lean Tyreek. And then I'd probably either go Brate, Gronk, or Evans for the Bucks. That's probably what I would think. But I'm probably going to do a couple parlays for the first reception. Hey, might be kind of the RB1. But if you look at the last game with the Bucks, Fournette and Rojo, they pretty much split carries, 12 and 10. And if you go back to the screen here, Rojo's over 8.5. If one of those two, or if Fournette does anything wrong, it's going to be Rojo's. And if it's Rojo does anything wrong, it's going to be Lenny. But if they split, I think I'm probably going to lean here Rojo over 8.5 to get 9 carries like they can. Like I said, I think they're going to try to have a run-heavy approach, set up the play action like they've been doing all season long for Brady. So I'd probably take Rojo here. Let's see, receptions. I wouldn't do anything with Tyreek over 8 or over 7.5. Sammy. Eight those. Are you still in here? Drop your favorite prop if you're still in here. Also, DM me. I'm trying to help you out. I'm not trying to make you lose your bankroll anymore. I'm worried about you. Gronk over 2.5. Lenny over 3.5. Best one I'd lean right here. Ooh. Oh, hey, oh, you're okay. All right. Most rushing yards. Let's see. Player to have most rushing yards. Hilaire plus 400. That's pretty good value. Plus 400 for that guy. Probably lean there, or I'd go with Lenny. Probably Lenny or Rojo. Longest reception. I'm going to go to some other categories. Let's go to... Alright, so MVP. I got an odds boost. I got Mahomes from minus 106. I got him to plus 125, so I'm going to throw some money on there. Brady at plus 210. It's either one of those two, obviously, that it's going to happen. The only other person I can think of is probably Kelsey, if he scores 2 or 3 touchdowns. I don't think they'll give it to anybody else. Those 3 are my pick here. Let's go to some game props. So first, scoring play. Oh, I got another odds boost here. Brady odds boost for me, 250. Oh yeah. So yeah, take that all day long. So I got my odds boost here again. First scoring play for the Chiefs is to be a field goal for plus 500. I like that. I like that odds. Chiefs touchdown as well. So look at these. First successful field goal. Last successful field goal. Team to call the first time out. See, these are all just kind of flip a coin, kind of crazy Super Bowl bets that you can do. You can do winning margins. I'm not going to probably screw around with any of these. TD props. Team to score the longest. Total touchdowns. Could do that. What are game specials? A safety to be scored. Oh, yeah. Here's some of these. Probably not going to do that one. Either team to be shut out. Hell no. Either team to have a successful 2-point conversion. This one. Big time. Yes. Plus 230. That's a given. Teams have been going for 2 all season long. I don't see them stopping in the Super Bowl. That's a nice little plus 230 play there. Either team to score a special teams touchdown, probably not going to happen. Either team to win by exactly 3 points, that is worth a stab. With the odds at 3.5, could be a trap, but that's not bad. Plus 425. Team to obtain most first downs, probably lean the Chiefs there. Going to overtime, nah. I mean, close spread, could plus 1150. I mean, you could throw something on it. I don't believe it though. Those are some pretty good ones. Kicking props, love this one. Either team to miss a field goal. Hell yes. Butker, have you guys seen Butker kick field goals this year? He's god awful. He's supposed to be a really, really good kicker, but he's been trash. So I like either to miss a field goal or to miss an extra point, plus 195. One of those two are going to happen. Book it. Total successful field goals. That ain't terrible. The longest successful field goal. So someone hits a 48-yarder. That ain't terrible. Probably lay off of that. I'll probably stick with the top 2 ones. Either miss a field goal or not. I'm not going to worry about punting props. Turnover props. Let's see. First turnover. Fumble 150. Total interceptions. I like that. Total interceptions over 1.5. Could get behind that. Which ones do you guys like? And throw them in the chat here. Justin's active. I like it, Justin. Good work. Anybody else who's watching, throw your comments in the chat. Let's see what you guys like. Some team props. Probably gonna lay off these. These are similar. Let's see if there's any other ones that I like. What's the game props? Just there. End of fourth quarter. Defense props. Let's see. Writing down my favorites. I'm telling you, there's so many. I'll literally have probably a book full before I get over and keep track of them throughout the game. But there are a ton that I like. Let's see. Team props. So first Tampa Bay kickoff. It's result in a so does that mean they're kicking it off? Is that how you guys are reading it too? First Tampa Bay Bucks kickoff to result in a touchback. And if they are the ones kicking it, then the no has a bunch of value because Suckup hasn't got any touchbacks the entire season. But then it's no for 8:35. No shot. Tampa Bay Buccaneers to score in every quarter. Plus 155. That's not terrible. Like I said before, Justin, I don't get. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look more into that. You would think that they're the ones kicking it, but if that's not the case, then I don't know. Where's the Chiefs props? Here we go. Chiefs to lead after every quarter, plus 250. It's not a bad one. Chiefs to score first and win. Chiefs to score in every quarter. That's plus 116. I'm probably going to take that. I'd probably take the Chiefs over the Bucks scoring every quarter. Total points. Case. Relax, girl. Total successful field goals. Total touchdowns. Nothing else really pops for me there. Let's see if any other ones. Are there any other novelty props? Where's the let's see if I can find the Gatorade one. Scoring mean field goal too. Yeah. So you would think you take both of them. I don't think anybody's gonna get shut out in a quarter. Plus money. Hell, might as well. Quarters. Yeah, so to score in every quarter. Both teams to score in every quarter, plus 480. E. Total touchdowns in quarter one. I think if it's a high scoring game. Huh. Look, going through all these, got a nice little base of what we'll probably do. I'll probably only be here for a couple more minutes or so. Go ahead and watch some NBA tonight. And if you are still here, I will give you our VIP play of the night. It is going to be the Cavs, -3. Justin already knows. So thanks for tuning in. If anybody else is here, we got the VIP play of the night, Cavs, -3. Watch it happen. They should dominate tonight. If there's any other prop bets that you guys like, I'll go through them. But you guys gotta kind of have our basis of what we're gonna do here. Like I said, I'll probably have anywhere between 10 to 20. Cavs -3. Yes, sir. So yeah, probably gonna have anywhere between 10 to 20. And on these props, don't put your dang bankroll on them. Go small units. Like I said, these are prop bets. Make sure you have. Don't put all of them, into one basket. It's these are props for a reason. Tough to hit them all. So yeah, does Brady retire when he wins another? Well, he'd have to win it first. We'll have to see. But I don't think he retires. I highly doubt it. He showed out. I don't know if I don't think he's finished. I think him and Gronk probably have 1 to 2 more years left. Maybe you can play at an elite level. Why would you go? But he doesn't have anything else to prove either. So if he wins this, I could see it, but I'd probably say no. So, all right. If anybody else has any questions, hit me up on Twitter. Follow me at .bets. DM me for a VIP. And we can get you rolling on a week or a month and go from there. So I will get up on out of here. I will be back throughout the week, dropping in on some more props, finalize some props, finalize more game bets, and we will go from there. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Everybody's trying to tell me that I'm crazy.